Well, it is time for Elimination Chamber to have officially started out with our starting match. Kicking off tonight, we have the Dogpound's Broserweights, Pete Dunne and Matt Riddle, set to take on Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode for the Raw Tag Team Championships. Now, this is a tornado tag team match with disqualification off, but countouts do count. Or I'm sorry, countouts do not count. So disqualification and countouts are thing, and falls count anywhere. So essentially, this is the tornado falls count anywhere match. Will the Dog Pound finally be able to retain or get a title tonight? Or will the Broserweights fall once again to Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode? I think Hellhound is somewhere backstage looking on, getting ready for his match a little bit later tonight with Tommaso Ciampa. See, in a tornado tag team match, you always have to have your head on a swivel because you don't know where your opponent is going to be. This match was actually signed last minute. Well, not really last minute, but this match stipulation was signed last minute by the general manager, Eric Bischoff, after he was upset with Hellhound's decision during the last Monday Night Raw, forcing Beast to defend her #1 contendership not once, but twice in the one night. However, the Beast picked up the win, and then turn around, he gave the Dog Pound, Jazzy Gabber, a title opportunity without asking Eric Bischoff's approval. So, tonight you will see Candice LeRae versus Jazzy Gabbert, one-on-one, #1 contender for that Raw Women's Championship. However, whoever they take on, it will be up to the match later on tonight for the Raw Women's Championship between The Beast and none other than our current Raw Women's Champion, Becky Lynch. Then finally, our main event of the evening, Hellhound will be taking on Tommaso Ciampa, finally, one-on-one, after that vicious assault in Japan from Hellhound a few weeks back. Will Tommaso get the win? And I'm being told also, Hellhound is telling everybody backstage that he's not coming out here alone. I don't even know what that means exactly, but he said he's not coming out here alone later tonight. Robert Roode and Dolph Ziggler win because Pete Dunne is unconscious, so the referee called for the bell, and by forfeit, Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode pick up the win. That must have been another stipulation added from Eric Bischoff. Okay, moving on to our next match of the evening. This match we talked about a little bit earlier. Jazzy Gabber was given a #1 contenders match by Hellhound when he was the interim GM last week on Monday Night Raw. Hellhound made this match himself. Candice LeRae getting a number one contendership as well. If you think about it, this is a little bit of deja vu. Beast has beaten Candice LeRae to get her number one contendership originally, and now Jazzy could potentially do the same. Facebuster off the top. One count. Now this is a basic match, which means disqualification, and that is on. I think the Dogpound so far has not been on a good run for Extreme Rules, but that could all change. I'm also being told, per Eric Bischoff, that he is forcing Hellhound to be out here on commentary during the Raw Women's Championship match, which is immediately following this match. Candice thrown over the ropes. Two count. How is Candice LeRae still in this match? And again, Candice kicks out at 2. Candace got her up. Oh, gory bomb. Goes gory bomb. This time, Jazzy seen it coming. Counters into the DDT for another 2 count. Two count. And Jazzy Gabber is the #1 contender for the Raw Women's Championship. From one women's match to another, we are set to be joined by Hellhound any moment. He walked Jazzy Gabber backstage, but the Beast set to take on Becky Lynch for the Raw Women's Championship. So Hellhound has joined us. Hellhound, what is your thoughts on this match? Like, do you feel like you have a specific person that now that Jazzy has won, you and Jazzy want to go after? Obviously, I think Jazzy would love to get her hands on the Beast once again. I think that the Beast and Jazzy's time competing against one another is far from over. But, I mean, if Becky wins tonight, I'm sure Jazzy will not have no problems laying down the man. What's Hellhound, what is your response to the Broserweights losing tonight by knockout of Pete Dunne? I think it's an absolutely ridiculous claim. Matt Riddle was still able to compete, but yet the bell still rung. This was nothing more than Eric Bischoff signing off against something and going after the Dogpound. And he's going to regret it. So, a little bit later tonight, you stated that you are not here alone. You will not be going into your match with Tommaso later on tonight alone. What did that mean exactly? I can't tell you that. Because if I would, I mean, it wouldn't be a secret now, would it? I mean, in a way, even though you and the Dogpound have separate ways with the Beast, I mean, the Beast does in a way have to respect you, because if it wasn't for you, she may not have ever made it to the WWE. Exactly. The Beast doesn't understand something like that. I could have left her. It didn't have to be her. Almost a count-out victory there from Becky Lynch. I don't think Becky really wanted to win that way. So, Hellhound, why Jazzy Gabbert? Like, there's plenty of other women that you could have chose, but you chose Jazzy. Like, is there a specific reasoning why? Jazzy actually came to me, stating she wanted the opportunity, and I had the opportunity that she wanted, and the object presented itself, and we took advantage of it. We used the Beast, plain and simple, as a ploy to get to the point that we are to now. These women have to be careful. It's at a 9 count. Double count out. So, what does that mean for Jazzy Gabbert? This is our main event of the evening. Hellhound versus Tommaso Ciampa for the WWE Championship. But Hellhound, he said he wasn't coming out here alone. And by God, he's not alone. NXT superstar Johnny Gargano, a man that knows Tommaso Ciampa in and out, has joined the Dogpound and has accompanied Hellhound to the ring tonight. Talk about mind games from Hellhound just going into the match. Here we go. Tommaso Ciampa finally able to get his hands on Hellhound after that vicious assault at the Japan bar a few weeks ago. These two able to get their hands on each other. Hellhound is biting him. He's biting him. I mean, this is no disqualification, no count out. But, I mean, at some point, Sling Blade, drop kick. Ooh, Hellhound not looking good right now. Ooh, in the corner, just firing off is Tommaso Ciampa. To the outside. Hellhound jumping the barricade here. Maybe getting a little bit of rest. Into the stairs on the outside. So far, 90% of this match has just been all Hellhound in this assault. Tommaso back in charge here of the control of the match. So far, Johnny Gargano has not gotten involved in this match. Both men are in the audience fighting. Stare down now. They seem to be talking about something. Hellhound and Tommaso get back in the ring. Tommaso lays down and Hellhound pins him to win the WWE Championship. Then, Hellhound, Johnny Gargano, and Tommaso all shake hands as it looks as if both Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa have joined the Dogpound. And now that Hellhound is the WWE Champion, what is next for the Dogpound? See you guys all next week for another episode of Dogpound Rises.